Squat challenge. I look at some of the exercises and programs out there. People send me like, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? I look at it and I often say, that's cute. On my YouTube, I have a video about the explanation of what it means and a bunch of testimonials. I have created this program, wrote it myself, after the first provincials that I won, and I needed to go to do nationals. And the feedback that I received from one of the judges was like, well, you need to work on your skin. And I'm like, skin where? She goes, oh, skin on your glutes. It's hanging a little bit. I had no glutes. Guys, I had no glutes. And if you go on my social media, there are some pictures in there before and after. I had no glutes. I had to grow them. And I have done great results, but only after I have developed the ability to connect to the glutes properly. A lot of the time when people come to me, they have completely lost the activation of the glute ability, and we restore it through my training, through my technique. That's why it's super important to read the description of the explanation of technique. There are going to be some elements that you're going to read and you'll say, aha, this is what I was missing all this time. That's why I wasn't able to activate my glute. It's impossible to see it during the exercise. You have to read it. Okay, so make sure that you read description of each exercise. I cannot say it strong enough. And each time I'm gonna keep repeating, do not skip stabilization phase. Do not skip stabilization phase. There is a lot of technique explained in there, and I carry on this explanation of the technique throughout each single exercise you're gonna see on my app. I did a great job, I think, explaining every single step, how you need to do it, how you need to breathe, what goes into what cues I'm using. So now that you've gone through a bunch of different phases and at least listen to them on my videos, you understand that we have three main muscle hypertrophy, that there is only three: volume, intensity, frequency. And I have phases that are only doing volume, I have a strength phase, I have frequency phase, I have different variations of volumes. What I did with the squat challenge, I have built it exactly the same format as everything else: 4 days on, 1 off, 4 days on, 1 off, 4 days on, 1 off, so 12 workouts. And I have combined 2 supersets. So there is frequency, meaning you work on your legs every day, just legs. Volume means it's going to be 4 sets, 5 sets, 6 sets. And intensity, it means you're going to go heavier and heavier and heavier on the strength exercises. There will be 4 supersets per workout. It will be a first superset, it will be endurance exercise, strength exercise. Second superset, endurance exercise, strength exercise. So 4 sets, 5 sets, 6 sets. On endurance exercise, we're going to be increasing repetitions week by week by week. Strength training, we're going to be increasing weight week after week after week, while increasing sets. So it's a double whammy on all of the phases, just legs. Guys hate it. Girls hate it and love it. Everybody get results. There are going to be some plyometric jumps that I'm going to be going into the deep detail, like on explaining how to do them and why we need them. I use plyometric shock method technique in my plyo jumps. You can probably Google it online and see what it means. It is a fantastic phase to lift your glutes, to build your quads, to build your adductor, and you can see pictures in my book, by the way, when I put a collage of pictures of my glute development. You can find that on my social media. Exceptional phase for getting your legs in, give it a proper shape. However, it is very challenging. You definitely have to read the technique from the beginning of all of the stabilization phases, making sure that you do not damage your knees, making sure you understand the weight distribution into your heels so you don't go into the feet, into the foot and toes. You need to make sure that your knees not buckling in, and how your core is located. Do not skip the core day. There is a lot of... Do not listen to anything on the social media about core building. I have included a lot of core building exercises in there. It is crucial to your lifts. You need to have strong core in order to be able to build strong legs. If your core is weak and you're skipping your core exercises, eventually you're going to damage your lower back. And if your lower back is damaged, meaning that you have not done your core properly, you relied on building your core through the exercising itself without giving it a special attention beforehand. So make sure you do all of your core exercises that are prescribed in my program. That's about it. If you have any questions on a squat challenge, it is exactly that. Squat, and it's challenging. Good luck again. It's gonna be a long exercise. It's gonna be a long workout, especially when it hits 6 sets. The first week is probably gonna take you about an hour. Second week, when it's 5 sets, it's probably gonna take you about 1.5 hours. And the third week, when it's about 6 sets, it's going to be approximately 2-hour workout. And it's just legs, day after day after day. But the good thing is it's only 12 workouts, so eventually it's gonna be over. And you're only gonna hit it according to my schedule, maybe only a couple of times a year, maybe just once a year. It is a challenging program, and it's only good for those who already been doing some stuff. Once you get into that level where this, it's only in elite level, I only put it there, and it's at the very, very end. So I would want you, please do not jump into this phase the minute you get your hands on my elite level membership. Please don't go into that phase. Please don't go into that phase right at the very beginning. Stabilization first, basics first, okay? Build up your strength and tolerance to all of this. It is not going to be funny if you're going into that phase right away and it damage. Then you have to recover and blah, 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 and it's like takes time and forget about it, nothing works. No. Do exactly how I say, and you're going to have amazing results. Happy training. I'll see you on my app. Bye-bye.